What is up, guys? Cameron here, and today we're off to the gym. We've got a chest and arms session. I can't wait. I'm currently on the walk. I mean, the inspiration for this whole thing, I'm not gonna lie, it is Sam Sulek. The dreams to one day get a collaboration with him, that'd be cool. But you guys know how he does his car talk? Well, I've got walk talk because I can't drive yet. So, on this channel, can you walk the walk? Maybe, but can you talk the talk? We're gonna find out. We'll certainly find out. Obviously, a bit tricky trying to walk and talk at the same time and film. I guess, especially for someone who's very new to this whole content thing and that's currently trying to dodge the mud. But hopefully we can do a good job of that. It's going to take some getting used to as well, figuring out how to do all this whilst also walking past people and it not being awkward and knowing where to look and everything. But yeah, I mean, I guess people do this anyway, right? And you might just be on a call with your mate filming, and well, not necessarily filming, but you might be on a FaceTime call during a walk. I'm trying to make myself feel less awkward here because there's people going past and it seems very awkward. But hey, we're in some woods, forest anyway on the way to the gym. Kind of like Dorian Yates back in the day, you know, how all the guys were in LA, Venice Beach, California, going to their gyms in their open top cars in the sun, but he was trudging through the snow and mud, but he was still 6-time Mr. Olympia, right? So not saying I'm ever going to be 6-time Mr. Olympia. That's not going to be the case whatsoever. But, this is more of a, I guess I'm more of a down to earth, not in a personality sense because Sam Sulek is very down to earth. Seems like a really great guy, but down to earth physique wise, more realistic. Just a young lad from England trying to bulk up, and I guess I'm not even too sure what to title this. I guess we're going to call it the 100-day bulk. Now, as you're going to see by my physique later on in the video, I'm not too sure whether I'm in a position to be bulking anyway. I'm probably holding too much body fat as it is, but I don't want to cut until I'm satisfied with my size, which I'm not yet. So we're going to bulk and then we can cut when necessary, I don't mind holding a little bit of body fat for a while. It's not like I'm on the beach 24/7 here in England, so that can be averted. I mean, this is my first time using the mic as well. As you can see here, I've got the wind noise cancellation thing, so hopefully that works. I hope so. I mean, considering I'm training arms, guys, I'm holding my arm out to film this and I'm not sure that's a good idea. My arm's getting dead already. I need a selfie stick or something. Not good. I mean, any tips, put them in the comments down below. But yeah, what are we talking about here today? I'm getting out of breath. Maybe I should cut. I've got holding too much body fat. I can't even walk and talk at the same time. My God. I'm not sure whether to film it this way or the other way. We'll just see. But yeah, I mean, come summer, the walk should be a lot more bearable. Today's not too bad. It's quite nice. But some days we're walking in the rain, the snow, the wind. It can get nasty. It is cold though, hence the big puffer coat here. But yeah, we've got a solo session today. It is just going to be me getting under that iron, the incline, Smith and whatnot, hitting some chest and then hitting some arms. I mean, let me go through my current split anyway. What can you come to expect from me? Now, I've got a pretty unorthodox split, I would say. It's a 6-day split, but sometimes becomes 5 days, depending on whether I can be arse training legs twice. Not always, but most of the time. So, on a Monday, we start the split, and it is chest and arms. I'll explain why in a bit. Tuesday, back and shoulders. Wednesday, legs and abs. Repeat. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then Sunday's rest day. Now, why do I do chest and arms instead of push? Well, the reason why is because my front delts, after doing chest, were completely done. I mean, I'd finish chest, go into a shoulder press or a front raise, and not be able to do any weight. Same thing for back and biceps. After back, my biceps were knackered. I know some people say you may as well just hit it now you've already hit it, basically. So after doing back, your biceps are already fatigued, so you may as well just hit them again. In my opinion, I'd rather be able to hit them better while I'm not fatigued the next day. That's just the way I look at it. So training back and shoulders, I mean, I'll finish back and my shoulders aren't fatigued whatsoever, especially the front and side delts. So, I mean, if you want to try on my split, give it a go. I'm not going to be one of these guys who sells a workout plan, not anytime soon anyway. I'm not in a position to do that, but I think it's a good split. I've been on it for about a month or two and it's been going really well. But yeah, I mean, I guess a little bit more about me. I'm not going to get too much into the personal side of things yet anyway, but as you can see, it's getting a bit bright. I'm having to squint here, I do apologise. Once I get a car, this will become a lot easier, because this walk takes about 20-25 minutes. Good cardio, I suppose, but obviously talking for 25 minutes while walking ain't the easiest thing when you're nearing 90 kg. I am 6'3", so it is not necessarily obese or anything, but hey ho. But yeah, where were we at there? A little bit more about me. Well, I started working out maybe a year and a half ago, but it was nothing serious at all. I wasn't going to a gym. It was just me and my dad in the garage doing little things now and again. He was a lot more into it than I was. So just to put it in perspective, maybe on the Monday I'd have done chest, next day biceps, then nothing again for another week. So it was nothing serious whatsoever. I was mainly doing chest and biceps because I didn't really enjoy anything else. I mean, I'd never done legs, back, shoulders, very rare, triceps, very rare. I mean, I was about 15 at the time, so don't blame me. But since signing up to the gym, which was at the end of September 2024, so what, I've been going for like maybe 4 full months now, seriously. And I've noticed a hell of a lot of progress, especially in those side delts. That's because I spam lateral raises so much, I suppose, but I'm hoping you guys can still hear me okay, because I am walking past heavy traffic right now. But yeah, I mean, I do want you guys to let me know what kind of stuff you'd want to see. Do you want to see like challenge videos? You know, like your typical cringy creator 10k calorie stuff? Or do you want more just basic, like just every day? I'm happy to do everyday videos. Me just every day coming to the gym and just showing you what I do, just lifting. It'll get repetitive, but we'll be seeing progress. And yeah, I think that could probably work. Like Sam Sulek does it, although I'm not going to be entering the Arnold Classic. I'm mentioning Sam Sulek a lot here, but I really do wish him luck at the Arnold Classic. I'm a big fan, as you can tell. It'd be great to collab with him one day. We can hope. We can dream. As Elvis once said, if I can dream. I love that song. Let me know if you love that song as well. I'm a big Elvis fan. You might get to know my music taste a little bit better, actually. I've got a road to cross, so I best be quiet for a moment here whilst I patiently wait. Like I said, once I get a car, this will become a hell of a lot easier. There we go, we're halfway across. Now we've got to wait for this side. Bear with me a moment, please. Is he going to let me go? I think he is. Cool, we're across. I'm hoping you guys can't hear the cars too much. It's even loud just for me walking past on a busy main road. If so, I can edit things out in future if necessary. But yeah, I mean, we're going to definitely find things to talk about. And the more I become comfortable doing this, the more personal it can get. But like I say, you may find out a bit more about my music taste. Well, I just learned something new. I've just been rudely interrupted by my Apple Watch telling me to record my workout, my outdoor walk. I was mid-recording, mid-video, and I've been abruptly cut off by my workout. My God, I do apologise for the abrupt cut there. Not my fault, but in future I'll record my outdoor workout as soon as I step out the door. Not good, but yeah, anyway, where was I at? Yes, I have been known to sing once or twice in the gym. That has been known to be the case. I do apologise if my arm's flailing a bit here. It is getting a little bit tired. As you can expect, my first time doing this is going to be a hell of a lot of new experiences. A lot of roads to cross here, actually, a lot of people to walk past. It is awkward, but what are you going to do, right? You got to get used to it at some point. So I'm hoping the army to film actually in here. Might not be the case, but I sure hope so. Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't allow me to film. It's just a typical commercial gym. I see no reason why they wouldn't allow filming. My God, I didn't expect to be this out of breath just talking constantly while walking. That might be a sign that once this 100-day bulk's finished, we need to get on a 1,000-day cut, perhaps. Roman Reigns-esque style of reign. If you know, you know. I'm a big WWE fan, but yeah, like I said, you guys are going to get to know me a bit more personally. I mean, I'll give you a brief overview. I'm a 17-year-old college student studying business, history, and media. Love football, big Liverpool fan, great win against City at the weekend, wasn't it? For any Liverpool fans. I'm a big WWE fan. I also have a wrestling channel, about 500,000 followers over on TikTok, called Wrestling Takes, if you know me from there, some of you as well. I also stream WWE on Twitch nightly, daily, same username, but that's not the point here. I'm trying to expand my avenues, put eggs in baskets, you know. And one of those baskets I'm putting one of my eggs in is the fitness and the gym scene. I'm hoping to do, I mean, this is going to be the YouTube video. There will be a TikTok account being made as well, although I am waiting for the tripod to arrive to allow me to film vertically as well. So once that arrives, we will be getting out plenty of TikToks, hopefully daily. I've got a few fun ideas planned there, like, for example, trying every machine in my gym. That will be funny. I'll tell you what, a funny moment. Let's get a little Cameron story time here. After I cross this road. Don't want to be getting run over, do I? I mean, they would get views, but I won't be there to see the benefit, would I? The ad revenue, I would not be there to see the benefit, my God. But yeah, where was I at? Story time. One of the funniest moments I've ever had in the gym. Luckily, I was training alone, because had I had a training partner, it would have been even more embarrassing. They'd have been run over, my God. But yeah, one of the most embarrassing moments in the gym for me so far, in my first 4 months, you know the decline ab machine bench things where you lay down, you put your legs in, you do sit-ups. I was on that for the first time. Put my legs in. I'm a big guy, 6'3", as I say. I'm gonna brag about that a lot. I'm joking. I'm not an arrogant guy, I wouldn't say. I mean, you guys are gonna find this out, aren't you? If you watch every day, which I hope you do. Tomorrow's back and shoulders, the day after's legs. Better not skip the videos, guys. But yeah, where was I at? Yeah, I was on the decline ab sit-up thing. And oh my God, I finished my 12 sit-ups. I could have gone more. I was going to go for a second set with a plate in hand. But yeah, I finished that. And I was trying to get off and I was thinking, oh my God, I'm stuck. Like, I was trying to get my legs out and I was like, I'm not built for this thing. Because I had to go out, I had to put my legs in through my ankles in the hole because of my calves. I'm just too big for the machine. Not like muscular-wise either, just too tall. I found that with a few things actually, but yeah, I tried to like pull myself up. I ended up with my legs wide apart, the winged eagle position, if you know what I mean. Definitely the winged eagle. And I just slid back and nearly landed on a kettlebell head first. Well, back of my head first, I should say. Back first and back of the head first. That was definitely not my brightest moment, but you know, a lesson learned, right? Everything in the gym, don't be embarrassed, just try things out. And I think it should make for an interesting series, trying every single machine in my gym, because it's something I've never tried and I wouldn't even know how to use. Right, another busy road here to cross, so do bear with. Is anybody gonna let me go? I don't think so. Nope. Okay, all clear. Good. Like I said, once I get a car, this will be so much easier. I will have to still focus on the road because obviously here in the UK we do manual. You can get automatic like the Yanks, but the car that I'm probably going to be getting is indeed a manual, so I'll have to focus on the gears a little bit more than your typical Yankee driver. Sorry to any Yanks watching, I'm a big fan. I am actually visiting the United States come August. But no, I do like the United States, so no hate whatsoever there. My plan is to eventually go out and live there if possible, so. But yeah, like I said, that's kind of a little bit about me. I mean, I could just cut this and we'll get straight to the lift, but I'm kind of enjoying the talk actually. It's not often I get to just talk and listen to my own thoughts, you know? It's kind of good for the mind, good for the soul, I suppose you could say. We actually are walking past one of the competitor gyms right now. I tell you what, I've been in there one time. They'll be begging me to sign up if these videos do well. Cheers, thank you. Right, nice gentleman just let me across the road. Thank you, good sir. But yeah, what's the goals here, I suppose? That's a good conversation topic, right? What is the goals with the videos and also just with the lifting in general? So many roads to cross here. I do apologise for the cutting off talking, but yeah, the goals here with the lifting, just basically just get in better shape. I'm hoping by I'm not putting a time limit on anything, but hoping by the second year of college, next year, well, end of this year. Hopefully I've got a respectable physique. It's definitely come on a lot in recent weeks and months. We will be doing like pose downs, nothing to be vain or narcissistic, just to look back on for myself in the future as well, to track your progress. I do recommend it. Don't think you're being vain or narcissistic by taking progress pictures. It's great to look back on where you started from and see how far you've come along on your journey, you know. People always say, what's better, the journey or the destination? I never like those sort of questions, I really don't. It's kind of like just, don't even think about that, just be on the journey and see where it takes you. You know, we typically do enjoy the journey of life for the most part. Obviously we have some bumpy moments, but the destination might not always be where you want it to get you to anyway, so just don't even think about that. Just enjoy whatever you're doing as much as you can, you know. I mean, I'm just here working up some shitty industrial street, but I'm enjoying it. It is what it is, right? Could be better. I could be in the hot sun, Venice Beach again, you know, like Tom Platz, but no, we're not. But yeah, I mean, the goal with the content thing, I would love to continue to do this in the future, like just filming, but for now it's just going to be a nice side hustle, hobby type thing. I do have some experience with content, like I say, about 500,000 on TikTok with my wrestling page. I've done some podcasts in the past, so I should have a little bit of experience, you know, so hopefully you can tell. I mean, I think it takes a little bit of confidence and what's the word? I don't give a shit what you think to even come outside and just film me talking here. That's something I really am going to preach for this, though. To really enjoy your life, because I've started doing this the past sort of 6 months, it's made a whole world of difference. Just don't care what people think as much as possible. Anyone that says they don't care what people think full stop, then it's not true. You always have something in the back of your mind where you're like, you know, I might look a bit of an idiot here, but for the most part, just take risks. I think a quote that I saw that I do like is, you're only cringe until you make it. And that applies to my old TikTok, you know, my wrestling page. I know that people definitely took the piss, probably behind my back as well. But once I'd, you know, built it up and stuff, people started to be like, oh shit. And people still took the piss, and no doubt, but I'm sure they had a lot more respect for it. It's better than putting my time into nothing though, right? I don't even know where I'm going with this. We're here at the gym anyway, so let's get straight into the lift. I'm guessing the first thing's going to be something to do with an incline Smith machine if it's free. But first of all, it's going to be trying to set up the tripod in the changing rooms. I'm trying to figure that out, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh. You what? Keep it in, you reckon? Whew, right, heavier set, 22.5 either side. Whew. Yep. Oh God. Evan, can you take the weights off please? I can't get out. Oh wait, should I just sneak under? I'll sneak under. If I get decapitated, I'll get views. Shit. So, lower the seat because I'm quite tall. We've just finished 3 sets on the incline Smith machine. We did 2 sets with 20 on either side, 1 set with 22.5 for 9, which is a new PR for me. Try and gain a rep each week if possible, then up the weight once I get to about 12. But I only got 8 last week, so 9 is a new PR. Now we're on the chest press machine. We've got 25 loaded up on either side. I don't think you need a warm-up. Now that I'm warmed up fully from the incline Smith, I really don't think there's any need to then get warmed up again for every chest movement. I think my chest, the blood's flowing. As Jay Cutler would say, the pump's the most important thing. I'm not sure it is, but that's certainly what Jay says. He's a 4-time Mr. Olympia. He's my favourite bodybuilder of all time, Jay Cutler, actually. He's obviously not the GOAT, he only won 4, but to compete with Ronnie, to dethrone Ronnie, he was just very unlucky. You had Ronnie Coleman there, and then he had Phil Heath there, two of the best of all time, so you really got to feel for Jay Cutler, but I'm sure he won't mind. He's got 4 Olympias, 4 standouts, so more than I'll ever get anyway. But yeah, hey, you never know. You never know. Maybe if this set of machine chest is good enough, the blood will be flowing enough to get a Jay Cutler kind of chest pump. Well, let's see. Aiming for 6 to 12 repetitions if possible. 12 repetitions as Jay Cutler always preaches. Let's get in the zone and get this set done. Oh, 12 reps. Oh, the blood is most certainly flowing at this point. It's a fourth working set. I do 2 warm-up sets on the incline Smith. We'll do another 2 sets on here. I normally do 2 on here and then 2 on incline dumbbell. The benches are pretty busy today, so I guess we might call it a day. We'll do 2 on here. Then move on to some flying movements and perhaps some dips to get us started for triceps, finish off our chest. But yeah, I'm typically in here for an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on what day it is. Chest and arm is pretty intensive day, as you can imagine. I mean, in terms of how many sets you do for each body part, I really don't know. I'm not at that level yet to know. I'm more of a volume guy than a frequency guy, I think you call it. I see a lot of people saying you should do like a hell of a lot less, but I sometimes find myself doing 12 sets of chest, which maybe is a bit excessive, but it can't hurt, right? It really can't hurt. So I'll go with that. Rest about a minute to 2.5 minutes, anywhere in that. Then I feel ready to go for another set here of chest press. I can certainly feel the pump getting on, I really can. I mean, the chest pump is probably the best one to get right. We will be seeing it before long. Maybe fast forward and see that if you want to, but yeah. I mean, I'm not really sure what to fill these pause gaps in with conversation-wise, but we'll certainly get better, We will certainly get better. I'm not sure how personal it'll get, We'll certainly figure that out. But enough waffling. I think it's about time we get our second set. Chest press done. Let's go. Whew. Whew. I really like this machine because even when you hit like 6 to 8 reps down, I was like done. I couldn't get any more full reps then. You can just get the squeeze on for like 4 half reps. I don't think there's any problem in that. I think it's low risk of injury when you're on the machine, and it certainly contributes towards the pump, so why not, hey? One more set of these, and I guess you guys will see what we're doing next. Probably some kind of flying movement. All right, final set of chest press. There's some Billy Joel Uptown Girl on. Great music Thursday. Whew, let's go. Last set of pressing. Onto some flies. Maybe a bit of hydration mid-set as well. Right, first set, pec flies. That's Solo Sikoa's theme song. Again, if you're a wrestling fan, you'll certainly know that one. And this Gone a bit light here. Nice squeeze insert, get the blood flowing into that chest. Nice stretch and then a squeeze in the middle. Elbows together. Whew. Whilst trying not to round the shoulders, because then you get your front delt involved too much. I've learned that the hard way. Definitely a bit heavier next set. That was 66, we'll move up about 79. Again, for the last few, maybe round the shoulders, but then you do get your front delt involved, but at the end of the day, you're always going to bring in other muscles that you're not really trying to use, whether you like it or you don't. It's up the weight. $79. Let's rest for a minute and then see how this one feels. We've got what we got coming up. The Arnold Classic, right? This Saturday for me. Anyone who's interested in bodybuilding or classic physique, who do you guys think are going to win the Arnold Classic this year? I'm only really interested in the classic physique and the open bodybuilding section. I have been keeping close eye on a lot of the competitors. Obviously, I'm interested in Sam Sulek too to see if he wins, but my picks who I'd want to win, I am backing Samson Dowda, the current Mr. Olympia. Obviously, he's from the UK and he seems like a very down-to-earth, humble guy, so I am backing my fellow compatriot Samson. Derek Lunsford's a great shout, though. His back is unbelievable. I do like Derek. His back, again, crazy. Best back in the world, in my opinion. And the classic physique, very interesting. To me, it's between two. The guy that placed second at the Olympia to Chris Bumstead, Mike Sommerfeld from Germany, certainly could win, pure size. But my pick's Wesley. I think he'll return his Arnold Classic. He does have like classic wide frame physique, so hopefully Wesley can return that title. But let's see if we can get a Wesley versus chest with this second set here. Victory set. If you know, you know. Again, if you watch Wesley's videos, I would recommend them. Victory set. Whew. To round those shoulders for the last two. Perhaps a tad heavy. I'm going to drop the weight for the last set. I've gone heavier than this before, but really going to try and focus on that form and feel the squeeze. And I think we'll finish off with some dips to also kick off the tricep workout. Health food. The song we got I call it the Adam Sandler song. The Pina Colada song, Escape. It's in all his films when someone comes on the screen. It's a great song though. We'll plan our escape. Great song. Whew. Chest, certainly fatigued at this point, but we keep going. 9th set. But yeah, just put in the comments, guys, any ideas for stuff you want to see in future. More than happy to read those and see. Definitely going to try out every machine in here. But let's get this last set.
And apply today to join the gym group chat.
Finish. Right, time for the last chest exercise / first tricep exercise. some assisted dips. I'm not at the point yet to do unassisted. Let's put it on 18 kg. I weigh about near enough 90, so kind of like 72 kg pretty much, 90 minus 18. Bit of Elvis on as well, can't beat this, dips and Elvis. Let's go. I'm going to change the grip a bit, put it more inner, maybe. I don't know whether that biases the triceps a bit more, hopefully it does, because that one was very chest, kind of shoulders actually activating a lot there, especially those front delts. No worries. Because this is my first time ever filming in public, never mind just the gym, so it is certainly going to take some getting used to in terms of people walking past and me even being comfortable speaking with my normal voice. I feel like I'm kind of like whispering. I don't want to obviously shout, but I don't want to be obnoxious as well and ruin anyone's workout. Not what I'm trying to do here. But do let me know in the comments, am I talking too quietly? I can always turn it up on the thing and speak at the same volume if necessary. I mean, song-wise, we got If I Can Dream on. I was mentioning it on the walk talk. Great song, would recommend it. Elvis, If I Can Dream. I'm very old-fashioned with my music taste. My two favourite artists, Frank Sinatra and Elvis. I'm like an 80-year-old man. Seriously, give Frank Sinatra a try if you haven't. Not just That's Life in My Way, which are very good. They are his best ones, but got plenty of others. He really does. Maybe one day we'll get into the reason why I actually started coming to the gym and the thing that motivates me to come here every day. Just maybe. Some of you listening will already know. But hey, maybe one day. But again, enough waffle. I think it's about time we got into the second set of dips. Let me just check I'm actually recording. All good. We are indeed recording. Let's go. Gonna make it a bit easier, seeing as we've gone inner grip, so I can make it a bit harder. Let's go. Oh, a little bit of Skillet just come on as well. Hero, Shades of SVR 2010, SmackDown versus Raw. Let's go. Okay, definitely filling that one up more on the triceps, but it's a good warm up for them before I hop on the first tricep exercise. Let's get one more of those and then call it a day for chest. I am feeling sufficiently pumped up. Again, it's not like I'm just training chest. Obviously, we'll be checking the pump straight after this, and it'll be looking a lot better, but it won't have worn down too much after arms. Definitely a bit, but oh well. It is what it is, right? Last set, tricep dips, and then we move on to whatever's free on triceps. Really thinking overheads, push downs, maybe some kind of press. So let's go. Okay, that was 8 reps. That was very hard. A bit heavier there on my triceps. Still a good set. Another Elvis song just come on. Suspicious Minds, hitting different today for these 50s tunes. But yeah, I'm gonna try the jam press. I've only done this once before, so excuse the form. I'm gonna film the ugly stuff though, including me trying to get this thing set up, because it will take a good old minute. Because most people leave this stuff out, but I mean, for those of you that have never been to a gym before, you do have to do this kind of thing. I am comfortable talking during this because it's just a warm up, but okay. I mean, you guys in the comments, please let me know, is this form right? Because this is my only second time doing this, so I'm honestly not sure. I mean, I have been known to ask people in the gym for form advice, and don't be afraid to do that, but I'll let you guys correct my form in the comments. I'm filming it in my tries, so hopefully it's right. Maybe I should go thumb over, I don't know. Just kind of hurt my wrists. But let's go ahead and just assume that that's right. Basically doing a sit-up to get up as well. Ain't great when you're not in great condition, but yeah, I mean, let's go with a 5 kg either side. That should be okay, I do believe. 5 kg, so 10 in total, plus whatever this bar weighs. Again, do let me know, how's the volume? Because I've got my music in, so it's hard for me to actually know how loud I'm talking. I don't want to be too loud, but I also don't want to whisper. Obviously, gym's not too busy though today. It is half term, so I can come during the day. But yeah, we'll get another 2-3 sets into these, depending on how good it feels. Again, it does hurt my wrists. Please let me know in the comments, why does it hurt my wrists? Again, I'm not proclaiming to be a lifting genius here. There'll be plenty of you guys in the comments that know way more than me, and I'm going to be trying to be a sponge and try and take in knowledge and information. Again, I'm here to pick things up. I'm not a total novice, you know. I do know a decent amount, and I think I'm making decent progress. I'm trying to put myself down here, but there is still a long way to go in terms of my knowledge. But take that approach with everything in life. Just be a sponge. You know, if you're talking about football and there's someone there that knows more about football than you, perhaps a football coach or a retired player, don't try and be the big head and think you know more, even though some of the points may not make sense to you. Just take their point of view in and just gain knowledge. Again, with everything, no matter what it is, lifting, football, life in general, you know. Just take that approach. Don't try and act like you know more than you do. That's advice I would give, but Elvis is finished. Christian, the WWE wrestler Christian, his theme song has just started. It's a great theme song. Just close your eyes. Again, non-wrestling fans will not know that, but wrestling fans will certainly be able to appreciate my taste in theme music. I think it's about time we shut up and get on with the first working set here of the close grip bench / jam press here on the Smith machines. Let's get this underway. Whew. A little bit of wrist pain here, I don't know why. I don't know why that's happening, to be honest. I actually think I've got my placement wrong on the bench. I think I might need to adjust this. Perhaps go a little tad further in. Let's try this, because it's kind of putting too much tension on my wrists, and I'm not trying to, you know, snap my wrists here. Again, do let me know if you know why this is hurting my wrists. Let's go again. Okay, that was not the best of sets, but it was kind of broken into 2. So I'm feeling it kind of like here. Is that the tricep or is that the elbow? I believe that's the tricep. I certainly hope so. But again, let me know in the comments. Is this a good exercise selection? It's only my second time doing it, so maybe there's better options for triceps, skull crushers maybe. I'm going to do some push downs and overhead extensions as well. So hopefully there you can make up for it, because I'm not doing with them, to say the least. Those are my staple movements I would say two of my staple movements anyway. But I think my triceps are probably my weak points. I mean, we'll see later on in the pause down, but I would certainly say they're the thing I'm trying to bring up the most. Obviously everything in general at the minute in terms of size. But, well, I'm going to let you guys decide that for yourself later on in the comments, right? Or maybe by the thumbnail, if that's the thumbnail picture, I'm not sure, it might be. Again, this is going to be the worst video I ever do. The first one, because it's all new to me, so hopefully it's all upwards from here. I'm going to change song, let's see what comes on. Elvis again, my God, what is going on here? Jailhouse Rock. Walking through a party in the county jail. Great song. If you know, again, you know. Gonna hydrate as well. I mean, as you can see with these bottles here, these are like flasks, I guess you could say. There you go. I do have about, maybe like 4 of these during the workout on average, maybe more. Sometimes 5. I drink a hell of a lot. Maybe that's not a great thing, but it is important to stay hydrated, you know. And this certainly helps. Let's rock. Honestly, if Elvis was on a loop, I could sit here all day and forget I was even doing my workout, but no, I best get on with my next set of triceps, I think, before I get too carried away. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me, let's rock. Again, non-Elvis fans will not know what I'm doing here, but hey ho, let's go. Next set, let's go. Oh God. I've got an awfully narrow grip there. I'm not sure whether that's right. I hope so. I'm definitely feeling it like here. I guess that's like lower tricep going into the elbow, but definitely feeling it in there. I might try a bit of a wider grip here. I've got 12 reps there. If you've got any 1.25 plates, yeah, let's shot 1.25 on. I have gone heavier than this in the past, but again, I'm not trying to snap my wrists here. But yeah, let's pause and get on with the next set when I'm ready. I have the Tigers on, and it's time for the last set of the JM press / close grip bench. I'm gonna go a bit wider though with my grip here. Run about there. Let's see what this feels like. Hopefully less strenuous on the wrists. I do need to look into that, why it is hurting my wrists. Hopefully you guys can prescribe a solution. That movement certainly becomes a lot easier the wider you go. I mean, I was going like here, there, whereas I was going about there. And I upped the weight and you wouldn't even know. I don't know why you should grip it, to be honest. I mean, I guess we'll just find out, right? Right, try some tricep push downs. Just a nice warm up set first, so I can actually talk during this. We've got some John Bon Jovi on here, or just Bon Jovi in general. You give love a bad name. Maybe that's a hint as to why I'm here. Nah, I'm kidding. Well, I'm not, but that's actually too light even for a warm-up. Let's go a bit heavier here. But yeah, just a nice warm-up for this. I know I've just done JM press, but just get the blood flow into the triceps, you know. Again, if you can perfect my form in the comments, please do. Because I know I ain't doing this perfectly, but I feel like I've got this one near enough lockdown. That should suffice as far as warm-ups go. 21 kg should be okay for the first working set. I mean, as you can probably gather from this video already, my music taste is all over the place. Right now we've got a... What's this one even called? It's another WWE theme song from the Ruthless Aggression era, Maria Canales, I think. Legs Like That. Great song. But here we go. First set, proper working set, tricep push downs, let's go. Whew. Okay, 12. I think we'll up the weight for the next one. 23. I mean, judge off what I'm doing there. Put in the comments like I say a lot, but was that like proper failure? I don't know. It's certainly 12 reps, which isn't... Obviously don't always go for 12, I do know that. I mean, it was burning towards the end. I don't think I could have done any more. Maybe could have gone out a few cheat reps. I don't know, I'm still learning, like I said. I think I'm only about 4 months now. But right now I'm more of a volume guy. So after that jam press, 3 sets of that, 3 of these and 3 overheads, that would be 9 sets on tricep. For triceps in total, so... I don't know, I think that's the sweet spot. I'd say anywhere between like 3. You could just do 3 sets, and honestly, like Mike Mensa preached low volume, so did Dorian Yates, who was kind of inspired by Mensa. But then you got you guys like Jay Cutler, who did like crazy volume, like I'm talking 30 set back days. So honestly, I think anywhere between like 3, for triceps, anywhere between 3 and maybe 12 sets is probably like a reasonable amount. And I go somewhere in between around about 9. Some days it can be 7, some days it'll be 10. But I feel like 9 sets here in triceps should be enough. I guess it's not about how many sets, it's about making the sets count, right? It's not about reps, it's about making those count. I'd rather get 1 really good set than 5 mediocre ones. You know? Childhood classic here, Shut Up and Dance, Walk the Moon. Great song. This woman is my destiny, she said, ooh, great slam. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for my little renditions, but I'm a big music guy. So as you can gather, probably. Definitely helps you in the workouts, but this ain't your typical workout song. It isn't like heavy metal, grungy type music either. I think it's about time we get into our second set of pushdowns here. I mean, do let me know as well. Do you use the rope or do you use this V-bar? Because I fluctuate. I do love the rope as well for that squeeze at the bottom, but you can certainly load on more weight here on this V-bar. But let's go. Whew. Oh my god. Okay. That was probably too heavy. I only got like 6 proper reps in there. Yeah, definitely too heavy there. I'm gonna grab the rope actually. Luckily for me, there's one just here. But yeah, I'm gonna grab that, go a bit lighter and try and squeeze it a little bit more. Definitely dropping the weight though. Using the rope. 19, we'll try that. Just do 1 set here on the rope, see how that goes. And compare the sets between the V-bar and the rope. Yeah, again, another switch in music genre. Bit of Avicii here, rest in peace. For our hopefully squeezing set of rope pushdowns. Let's go. Okay, I definitely underestimated how heavy that was. That was again like 6 proper reps and then just some squeezing ones, but definitely again probably a bit too heavy there. Triceps are certainly feeling pumped and fatigued though. Let's get the V-bar back out for some overhead extensions. Okay, time for some overhead extensions with the V-bar. I'm gonna drop the weight. I feel like, I don't know, need to focus on the form a little bit more on those. Certainly feeling them though. Oh my god. Yeah, not bad. Not freaking bad. Right, time for the second set of overhead extensions. Been yapping up a little bit there. Lost focus, but never mind. Second set of these, let's go. Lighter set. Focus on that squeeze at the bottom. Stretch, sorry. I definitely flare my elbows too much on that. I need to try and stop that. I'm going to up the weight though. That was a little bit too light. Let's up the weight, go for a heavier set. The last one, might as well. Again, any recommendations for like tricep exercises? I do think it's my weakest muscle body part. But yeah, any ideas, do let me know. Got one more of these and then moving on to biceps. When I think of a biceps, I'm thinking 2 or 3 sets Bayesian curls on the cables, obviously cable curls. Maybe I might try a heavy set of barbell curls, maybe the easy bar, because the straight back kind of hurts my wrist a little bit. And then probably finish off with some preacher curls, maybe some hammer curls to hit the brachialis. I was watching this video and it said hammer curls actually do not get your bicep at all, it only gets your brachialis, which is like underneath your bicep. But it said if you grow your brachialis, it kind of bumps up the bicep in effect anyway and gives you the bigger bicep look. So, I mean, I've always done hammer curls anyway. Unpopular opinion, I don't actually like rope hammer curls on here. I much prefer a dumbbell hammer curl, even hammer curl on the preacher curl machine. You can just grab the machine itself and hammer curl. I don't mind that. But I've never liked the rope one. It's one of them things I've never liked. There's a few exercises like that I just never get along with. One of them is the plated leg press. It always gets my hips. I don't know if I'm too tall for it or something. Never feel it in my legs at all. It's always in my hips. So I often go for the cable stack one instead. I mean, you guys, when you see my leg there, I don't know, you might think it's not hardcore enough, and maybe I need to take that advice, and make it a more hardcore. We'll see. I definitely train with intense. Then you get like Kurt Angle, training with intensity, integrity, and intelligence. The 3 I's of Kurt Angle. But anyway, all right. Final set of overhead extensions. Okay, triceps completely finished. Time for biceps. Whew. Okay, first set of Bayesian curls, cable curls, whatever you want to call them. Let's get these done. Right, nice light warm-up set. Now, some proper working sets. Up it by one on the stack here. And see what this feels like. I'm not sure if you guys feel the same thing with these basin curls, but 1 week they'll feel great. And next time I do them, I won't feel them whatsoever. I'm not sure if that, I mean, when I do them first, they're typically good, but if I do these at the end of my workout, sometimes I don't feel them at all. I sometimes feel it in my shoulders. Maybe I'm moving too much like this, I don't know. They're definitely not my favourite movement, but obviously the likes of Jeff Nippard, science-based lifter, he loves them and he does know what he's talking about, I think, so I do try and implement them now and again. It's not something I'll do every workout whatsoever, actually, but we will do them now and again. I think there's definitely, I mean, yeah, you're getting like the long head, right? Because you're getting them in their stretched position. This is a proper set here. Let's get this first working set. Then I might do 2 working sets of these. We'll see. Depends how good they feel. I'm not the guy that like comes in and knows exactly what he's doing for how many sets. There's a lot of improvisation going on in terms of if this feels good, I'm sticking on it on that particular day. But here we go. A bit heavier this time. Let's see how this feels. Okay, definitely felt good. I don't know if it's because I've got the camera towards my left bicep, but I definitely felt that more in the left bicep, which is strange. This happened last workout. I was doing easy bar curls, and I felt it far more in the left bicep. Maybe that one's weaker and it's having to work more to get the heavy weight up. I don't know. It definitely looks smaller on the right a little bit. Maybe a muscular imbalance there. Hopefully not, but what can you do? I mean, try and bring it up, obviously. I don't think it's too bad. Maybe I was stood to the side there. That's why I felt a little bit different. Definitely felt good. I mean, something I've noticed with my bicep training recently is that the next day they just never sore. I'm not sure if that's because my recoveries are good in terms of sleep and high protein diet and everything. I don't know, it could be that. Or it could be that I'm not training them hard enough, not heavy enough. I have kind of plateaued in terms of weight, especially on like the bar, like the easy bar curl. So today I'm going to try and go a little bit heavier and just see what I can do, even if I have to do a few cheat reps. I mean, you guys know what Arnold did, right, for easy bar curls. The same principle that he used with his wife. Start off light, strict, very strict. As it gets heavier, you start cheating. Obviously don't use that in other things like Arnold did, but he certainly did. But in terms of easy bar curls, it'll certainly work. But yeah, a brutal, harsh technique if you're using it in other parts of your life as well. Like Arnold did, and I'm not trying to discredit Arnold here. He was a 7-time Mr. Olympia, but I'm sure he will admit himself back when he wasn't the nicest of guys. I mean, if you watch his documentary on Netflix, you'll certainly find that out firsthand. But still a legend, right? Still the GOAT, really. Him or Ronnie, I would say. Lee Haney gets seriously underrated. 8-time Mr. Olympia, Lee Haney. Very aesthetic physique as well. But a bit heavier again for this second working set. Perhaps the last. Sorry. Just depends how it feels. Let's go. Oh God, that felt good. I think we'll move on. It's 2 working sets on those, 1 warm up. Let's move on. Some easy bar curls, if there's any free. Okay, 7.5 either side. Easy bar curl first set. Let's go. Oh, okay. Oh. Definitely feel like on the left forearm a bit too much, but I guess that is because it's a bit heavy. I'm going to try and find a 1.25 plate and up it a little bit on either side. My search for the 1.25 plates was unsuccessful, but I've just upped it to 10 on either side, which is a bit heavier than I was expecting. I would like to go. I was hoping for 8.75, but you know, 6 to 8 reps. If I need to swing, I need to swing. I do need to move up the weight on this though. Again, a bit heavier than I would like, but I cannot for the life of me. I've wandered the gym. I cannot find the 1.25 plates, but oh well. What are you gonna do, hey? No point whinging about it. Let's get on with it. Bit of Nickelback on. This is the heaviest I've ever gone, so. One more of those. Again, a bit heavier than I would like to have gone, but honestly, when you go heavy like that, I don't think you feel it as much, but hopefully it still contributes to muscle growth, you know? Maybe I need to expand the image here. Not sure you guys could see that well enough. Let me know, do you prefer it like this or like this? You guys, please let me know. I mean, you get to see more this way, right? But not as much detail, I suppose. Do let me know, please. Again, very inexperienced here. Looking to be a sponge for advice and knowledge. The song we've got on is How You Remind Me by Nickelback. Great, good song. Your heart was breaking. Again, as you can tell, my music taste is all over the place in terms of genres, and yeah, there's no specific genre. A little bit of rock and roll, jazz, a little bit of pop. Got a bit of Taylor Swift in there, you know. Not afraid to admit that. She's got some very good songs. She really does. I actually have my Twitch chat to thank for that. They added those to my playlist. Well, they recommended the songs and I ended up liking them. Whew. Anyway, I think we'll rest another 20-30 seconds or so. Last set of these, I'm gonna get on with some preacher curls, then end off on a few hammer curls, and then we're done. Maybe we should start training forearms, but I don't know. They're not exactly a strong suit because I don't train them. Black Eyed Peas are on now. Meet me halfway. Let's go. Last set. Let's get this done. Whew. A lot of feeling here. My God. Gets to the point when you can't even feel your shoulders when your biceps are hurting so much. Okay, I've actually paused the music to see if this gives me a better gauge of how loud I'm speaking. Did have some AC/DC on though. If you want blood, great song. We're gonna go for a heavy set here on preacher curls. Got 41 loaded up here. Hopefully it's not too much. I've done it before. And yeah, let's go. I have seen some nasty tears on this, so hopefully that's not me foreshadowing something, but should be okay. Let's go. have to go lighter for the next one, you know. Definitely a lighter squeezing set because I can't even touch my shoulders. That's generally how I check the how good the pump is. Oh, like I can't even I could just about. Not on this one. Crazy, but yeah. I mean, yeah, crazy stuff. In terms of what I'm doing right now though, with like dieting, I'm not counting calories or anything, so maybe I should start doing that. I'm not like at that level yet, but I'm just trying to pretty much eat as much as possible right now. I have gained a lot of weight recently. I actually used to be quite fat. I was about 85 kg, maybe like a year ago, and then I got down to like 80. Not like this is before I was doing a few weights in the gym, but mainly because when I started college, I'm doing a lot more walking now. You know, 14k steps a day on average, I would say. So that has significantly helped. Lost about 5 kg, and now I'm back up at maybe, but anywhere between like 85 and 89. It fluctuates throughout the day, obviously, but that's typically where I'm at the minute. And I'm trying to eat at least like 200 grams of protein a day. I'm not like cutting yet. Definitely the cut is coming. But as the title of the video suggests, I'm guessing I'm going to title this 100-day bulk. Maybe 100 days war. There's no combat, is there? Just me and the weights. But no, 100 days bulk gives me 3 months. We'll obviously do before and after, then now comparisons and everything, weight comparisons, visual comparisons, and see where we're at, strength comparisons as well. And then, and call it like the 100-day like program. I know Michael Hearn likes to call them programs. And then see where we're at the end of that in terms of do I need to cut down, have I gained too much body fat, which might be the case. Or it might just be a case of just keep doing the same thing, just even main gain, as Greg Doucette likes to preach. But I'm certainly happy, like I say, with the progress I'm making recently. Got a few new PRs today. 22.5 on either side for Smith Machine for 9. That's my new PR. And then those easy bar curls for 10. The form wasn't great, I know, but I think as long as I think you do need some of those sets where it's like just get the weight up, heavy weight, heavy weight, low reps. As Ronnie Coleman would say, lightweight, baby, ain't nothing but a peanut. That's what I'm going to apply to this set. We've got 32 kg, we've decreased it by 9. We'll go for a lighter squeezing set. Lightweight, baby. Yeah, buddy. So much harder when you go slower, it really is. Definitely make sure you're mixing it up. Do some heavy sets where you're just going for it, and then some where you're really focusing on that squeeze, the contraction, the eccentric, especially the lowering of the weight, making sure that's slow. But that's me done on preacher curls, I think. 2 of those should be sufficient. And let's get on some hammer curls. Again, I said, we're not a fan of the hammer, rope hammer curls, I should say. So we'll either do dumbbell hammer curls. Well, it's going to be dumbbell either way, whether that's standing or on the preacher pad. Probably standing so I can go more weight. I daren't get a dumbbell and go like that heavy anyway. I've seen too many people tear biceps doing that. Probably some standing hammer curls. Let's go and do that. Okay, hammer curl time. I'm gonna go this side rather than straight up for this first set. Maybe a bit light. maybe could go a bit heavy, but we'll stick with the 10s. I've already gone heavy on the biceps, so don't want to overdo it, you know. As you guys will know, before I was mentioning my Frank Sinatra music taste, bit of Strangers in the Night On. Definitely in his top 3 songs. Might be my favourite song of all time, you know. My Way and That's Life are definitely up there. He's got plenty of good ones. I must have about 20 of his songs in my playlist, but yeah. Do let me know what kind of music you guys listen to in the gym. For these next sets of hammer curls, I'm just going to go like that, just straight up. I saw Athlean X, Jeff Cavalier, he does them like this now and again, hence why I did the first set in that manner. But perhaps I ought to be doing it the usual way, I'm not sure. We'll go for that. As you can tell by my terminology, I've got quite a common accent, I would say, but sometimes I use eloquent words, a bit of eloquency. For the most part, it's common terminology, I would say. A little bit of rest period, and then another set of hammer curls. Okay, let's go. Oh my god. Fatigue's most certainly setting in. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna call the workout there. That is a lot of sets, a lot of volume. So yeah, let's get to the pose down.